Hello everyone, it is Briximus Prime back for another live stream, and I kind of done goofed up. So, how do I start? Basically, um, the live stream, I planned it out for like months and or not months, but like I planned it for a couple days. And I told myself, like, oh, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this. And then I decided, oh, maybe I should do it at like 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock. And like, I was deciding, and I thought maybe like around 4 or 5 is when I'll do the live stream, because that's usually when people kind of join in. That's when people usually kind of have more opportunities to join in. So yeah, the live stream was originally supposed to start around like 5. Yeah, I fell asleep an hour ago. And I woke up and I was like, oh, it is 6 o'clock, isn't it? It's 6 o'clock. I should probably get up and start that live stream I was supposed to start an hour, like little over an hour ago. Hello, Firewall. So, hey, I was just thought I'd finally start this now, even though it probably should have been started forever ago. But yeah, let me. I just realized I have not actually done the part of the live stream, or I'm losing my mind. I haven't done the part of. I haven't announced it on. I haven't done a post on Instagram of me doing the live stream. So let me do that really fast. But yeah, greetings everyone. Thank you for joining in the live stream, and I really appreciate everyone who's showing up right now. No, sorry, if anyone's watching this after it's done being live, just just a you can skip this part until we actually start chatting again. I'm just trying to update everybody on Instagram and YouTube that it's going live right now. Oh, while you guys, for anyone who's waiting in the chat, TFN and Firewall, and if there's anyone else, try to guess my age. Try to guess my age and see how old I am, and I'll tell you guys throughout the live stream if you're close or not. So basically, the plan for today is that I was gonna just hang out, chat. You guys can just ask questions or whatever, and then I was gonna unbox a couple of things and show a couple things off that I got for my birthday. So yeah, that's kind of what I thought we'd do. So yeah, let me find the. I can't find it. Where the heck is it? Here, let me see if I can do it from the computer. 25, 23. Okay. Interesting. I'll tell you this, you guys are close. You're in the ballpark. You're not too far out there. I guess I should at least show off some of the stuff that I got for my birthday so you guys can kind of see what it is I'm going to be unboxing today. Just I want to get this done, but ugh. It's being a pain. Oh yeah, I guess I can talk about. I do have some upcoming reviews. I didn't really want to mention about it too much on my birthday live stream, but I do have some upcoming reviews that I'm excited about. Um, so be sure to stay tuned for any of those. I'm excited about it. Let's see. Aha! There you are. Okay, I think I can now do this from the phone because I now see an option. Okay. So the McFarlane Demon Slayer figures, they actually look really good. McFarlane has come a long way with the anime faces compared to the My Hero Academia stuff. Yeah, the faces have been really rough. They've had some pretty rough stuff in the past. But here's the thing about Demon Slayer. I've never watched it. So yeah, people have suggested for me to watch Demon Slayer on many occasions, many times, and I'm pretty sure I'll get to it eventually, but as of right now, it's kind of at the bottom of my priority list of things to watch, so I'm not really too worried about it. Let's see, where is the... Sorry, I'm just on Instagram trying to post the thing and also look at this. Again, I apologize for me kind of doing this all last minute, and my attention's kind of split. But hey, we're just hanging out. It's not meant to be a super serious live streams. We're just kind of hanging out. To be fair, I don't care about Demon Slayer either, but the figures look good. Yeah, I think they look fine. I just bet you they're really gonna try to find ways to really suck you out of as much money as possible for Demon Slayer figures. Like I swear, like they're gonna do something where it's like they're gonna make two separate variants where one of them has like an angry face and one has like a calm face, and the one that has the angry face has like open hands, and the one that's calm has fists, and if you want to have all of those accessories, you have to buy the two separate ones, but one of them is a mainline one, and the other one is like a gold label that's like exclusive to like, I don't know, Walgreens. I don't know, something random. And it's just like really, really stupid. It's really dumb. Like, I don't like how McFarlane Toys is able to get away with things like that. Like I think it's really stupid when they're able to get away with such dumb stuff like that. It's obnoxious. What is this? There we go. All right, I just posted the Instagram announcement thing for it, so hopefully that gets some attention over here to the live stream. Hopefully that brings some attention. Hang on, what's it having a hard time with now? What the heck is it doing? Why is it being weird? Oh, I hate this. Okay. That was weird. Sorry. Sorry, got distracted. It was Instagram was being weird. I don't know if it's my internet or anything, but anyway, let's start for real. I guess we could call this the pre-show. Now let's actually start. I feel like I'm constantly like hunching over at the camera. Let me see if I can. I feel like I'm constantly like hunching over to look at you guys. So like trying to make it a little bit more better for me. McFarlane can only get away with it because he always went out of his way to keep his prices down. Well, here's the thing. They have way too much plastic on their packaging. Like, have you seen some of the plastic they have in their packaging? Like, here, let me freaking show you the. Where'd it go? I had a box. Whatever. But like a lot of their packaging has so much plastic on it. If they really want to keep it in budget, just cut out a bunch of do the thing Hasbro's doing. Maybe not cut out all the plastic in their packaging, but there's a lot of plastic in their packaging they could be cutting out. Like there's that little plastic thing that holds the stands to the back of the cardboard backdrop, or the cardboard piece in there. There's also the plastic clamshell that they come in that's in the box. At least get rid of those, and to make the price go down, and then keep the part with the keep the figures, and like give them some accessories and stuff like that. Or you should at least you should at the very least, the bare minimum, have accessories included with like stuff that's like required to have. Like, does that make sense? Like, how do I describe, like how Marvel Legends will come with literally like just a couple extra hands, and then like maybe a gun or a blast effect or something like that. That's like to their character. So like for like Demon Slayer figures, it could be a sword with a couple hands, or like at least have a main accessory, and then a bunch of extra hands, and then if you can manage it, maybe throw in an extra accessory if you got the budget. Also, just so you know, the McFarlane Demon Slayer figures come with accessories and interchangeable hands. No, I'm aware. It's just some of them are already getting like variant editions and gold labels and like all this kind of stuff that's like really, really obnoxious. Anyway, I guess I'll just show off. I'm trying to decide, should I. So, I think I'll save that for later. Yesterday I got back home from the Vegas toy show, the one that I made the post about on the channel earlier last week. I'm planning on doing. I filmed a bunch of footage while I was there, and saw a couple of celebrities. Wasn't able to see Peter Cullen because I'm going to see him next week at TFCon, but apparently he was there. I did see Ron Perlman, and then there was they anyway, like I have all this footage at the toy show of me just showing off stuff that I did and while we were there, and all kinds of stuff that we did, and stuff that I found. I did a bit of like a toy hunt, I guess you could say, of me looking around at the shops and seeing what everyone had for me to go and buy, like stuff like that. And yeah, like it was a fun experience, and I was trying to decide, should I show off the stuff that I got at that at that toy show right now, or should I wait till later? But I think I'll wait till that video comes out. Hello, William Ray. That is not a name I'm familiar with. You must be new. Welcome to the live stream. Welcome to the channel. And I'm not sure if you've ever been on one of these live streams or not, but it's my first time seeing your name pop up in the chat before. So thank you for the birthday wishes. But yeah. Technically, my birthday was yesterday, and I got back home from the thing yesterday, and I got a bunch of the stuff for my birthday last night, and then I am unboxing them right now in this live stream. So just FYI, I'm already older now. Like, anyway, so that's why I've been trying to make people guess what my age is that I've turned this year. So we'll see if anyone can get it right. People have been close so far. But yeah, the Vegas Toy Show was fun. I had a fun time. It was my first time being at a con outside of my own like that's out of state, because I live in Utah, and so it was my first time being outside of a con that's, I feel like the camera's barely grazing against my head. It was my first time ever being at a con that's out of state. So it was cool to visit the Vegas Toy Show, which, funny enough, I'm going to be going to TFCon next weekend. And because apparently the TFCon trip is actually part of my birthday gift for this week. So yeah, it'll be fun. It'll be fun. I've been earning up money and doing all this preparation for the big TFCon trip, and it's going to be fun. I'm excited. But yeah. I just wanted to mention the Vegas Toy Show. I'll have a video go up of me showing off stuff from the toy show. And what else was I going to say? Yeah, I'll just have stuff go up for the Vegas Toy Show, and I'll just show you guys what I got there later, like in that video. I was thinking about either showing it off here on this live stream, and then I thought, oh, maybe I should save that for the actual video. But anyway, we've got 2 people viewing, by the way. It's been kind of fluxing here and there, but yeah. Here, let me also try this as well, because I was kind of hoping to get more people on this live stream, because it is my birthday live stream. But if everyone's busy, I'm not trying to push or anything. Let's just send a link to the here we go. I'll send a link to the group chats of the into the group chats on Instagram. We have these little we have these group chats on Instagram that everyone's always talking about, that we're always chatting through, like the collector chat, collector den, and all these places. And so I just like to and sometimes all of us will just send stuff to each other, talk about live streams and stuff coming up. So yeah, there's that. I sent it to the group chat. Hopefully someone sees that. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. Okay, I guess I'll start showing off the things I got for my birthday. So I guess we'll just go from smallest to largest. Just the thing is, there's not really a smallest item. Sure, I guess we'll just start with this. I got the Transformers Generations Thrilling 30, like the 30th anniversary stuff. Voyager class Skybite. Yeah, I got this guy. There's a long, complicated history behind this guy and why I really wanted him back in the day. Let's get some light on him so you can at least get some light on the subject here. You can see him a little better. So yeah, this guy is the I wanted him for years and years because when I was younger, I was working real hard to do my chores and do all this stuff for me to earn, to get the figure, because when you're a little kid, you don't really have a whole lot of income. You're not really you don't have a job and you're out working your A off trying to earn up money to go buy something. So this was one of those figures I kept begging for my mom to buy back when I was younger, but I just never got it. Either I can't remember the exact reason. I don't know if it was because we didn't have the money for it, or it was just really hard to find. Probably maybe both. Who knows? But my mom remembered about it, and she found one on eBay for not too expensive, mint in box, brand new figure. And so I thought to myself, all right, I guess I have him now. So part of me was going to wait till Hasbro made it, because I have a feeling Hasbro's going to make another brand new Skybite. But I don't know. Part of me's wondering if it's even going to be as good as this Voyager or as big as this Voyager, because technically this Voyager is a little big. It's a little taller compared to Voyagers of nowadays with the engineering they have. So hey, let's open him up. I don't really care if it's mint in box or whatever. It's my birthday. It's my gift. I would like to open him up. Let's see. Let's open him from this side. What is that? Oh, it's his instruction sheet. I remember these instruction sheets. Yeah, I remember these instructions. Oh yeah, very nostalgic, these kind of instructions. Yeah, they have this highlight. Man, these instructions were a lot clearer to read back in the day. What happened to Hasbro's freaking instructions quality? I feel like these were really easy to follow back in the day, but I guess they just didn't care anymore. Yeah, I've wanted this guy for the longest time. Box. So yeah, this is kind of what we're doing for the live stream. Just kind of unboxing stuff, chatting about different stuff. So that's the vibes today. Those are the vibes. Just talk about nerd stuff while I'm unboxing nerd stuff. Oh yeah, and also I should mention the other this week's my spring break, so I'm just relaxing for this week. Finding anything mint in box from eBay is nigh impossible. Yeah, but I'm not the one who found this though, so I don't know how hard it was to find Skybite, but here he is. Plus, when I was young, even when I was younger, and I managed to convince my parents to help me order something online, I was always concerned with finding something mint in box because I wanted to make sure that it was me who's opening it for the first time to play with it, because I hated having to order something online and it was used, and I was worried that it was going to show up and it's like broken or it's like damaged in some way or it's missing parts. Like, I thought that was so annoying, and like, people are so stupid. Why can't they just keep their stuff all nice or whatever? And so I was just like I thought it was the most annoying thing ever when someone was selling a figure on eBay and it's like, and like a leg is missing, and it's like, yeah, you're not gonna sell that anytime soon, are you? So like, I was always concerned with making sure that everything was mint in box for me. So this is honestly no different. And part of me does feel like, oh, I should keep some of them in the box because they lose their value, because some of these are expensive and hard to find figures. But it's like, I don't own any of these figures. But the other thing that I also am worried about is there are some figures that I do worry about with taking them out of the box, and one of them is actually later in this live stream. We'll talk about him in a minute. But for now, Skybite, I don't feel too bad opening him out of the box, because again, this is a figure that I've wanted for way too long, and I just am too eager to get him out of the packaging. All right, got him out of the packaging. Is he everything that I hoped and dreamed all those years ago? Probably not. But this figure has been regarded as one of the better Voyagers that came out of this era of Transformers. Obviously, I'm sure with Hasbro's engineering they have nowadays, they probably come up with something pretty nice. Which I'm still, if they do end up making another Skybite, I think I will pick that up. Like, I will still get it even if I own this one, because again, I've wanted this particular figure for a long time, so I don't really feel any different in picking up another one if Hasbro does decide to make another one. Like, just have 2 Skybites. I honestly don't care. So yeah, I'm just going through, feeling the posability. His elbow joint back here does feel a little loose. The one that has the shark tail arm, which, by the way, this is supposed to spin. Hey, there it is. Cool. Yeah, this is everything that I assumed Skybite would be. Very nice figure. I will also say this. Nothing feels like loose or like too tight. Like, everything feels really nice. I like his head sculpt a lot. I like how his head sculpt looks. Even though he's like a poet and like this fancy Decepticon, he's got a pretty messily, gangly face. He has that kind of face about him. Yeah, and he's got his iconic shark fin head crest. The posability feels nice. Some of these joints do feel a little loose, but honestly, it's not that bad. But yeah, me personally, I've never been a mint in box kind of person. I'm not really one for when it comes to collecting stuff that's to keep in the box. I buy a figure to open it to open it up and play around with it. I'm not buying it for keeping it in the box and then reselling it. Those are the kind of people where they're looking for an investment and they're thinking more about the money than they are about the actual product itself. Like, some people might buy 2 of them, like, oh, one to open, one to keep sealed. That I understand. But when it's like the really rare items, I'm like, I don't know. It's kind of, it depends on the figure for me, at least. But like, I do have a hard time trying to open some figures, and some of them I'm like, yeah, open it. I ordered it so I could open it. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just when the packaging shows up and it looks really nice, I feel bad about opening it because I'm like, oh, this looks so good. But again, I'm not that kind of collector. I'm not that kind of person. I much rather prefer to buy loose copies than rather buy mint in the box, since you can find them for much cheaper. For example, on eBay, you can find loose Toy Biz Marvel Legends for a reasonable price, but the mint in box copies go for hundreds of dollars. Yeah, because again, you can guarantee that it comes with everything, and it's it's the pristine product. It's still in the condition that it was when it first came out, where ones that are another problem is that ones that are loose, they could be having paint that's missing or like stuff that's rubbed off because sometimes like kids take stuff in the bathtub and play around with it and like stuff like that. But yeah, the one thing about this particular Skybite that I like is the sheer size of this guy. Like, he's a pretty tall Voyager class, or what used to be Voyager class. This would be his weight and everything. He's like a small leader, like with his weight and his mass. He's like a small leader class nowadays. Maybe even a leader class that's way too expensive. If this guy came out nowadays, he would have ankle pivot. This guy doesn't have ankle pivot, but it is sculpted at a pivot. No, not really any swivels at the ankles, and then he does have some limited knees and stuff like that. Like, I feel like nowadays they would go all in on the articulation, but he would be maybe a little too small, or maybe he'd look a little too boxy. I don't know, but I do like how this particular figure looks, and I feel like Hasbro could be able to top this one. Maybe they won't. I'm not quite so sure, but guess we'll just have to wait and see if Hasbro decides to make a new Skybite. But yeah, I think this is still a good figure, and I don't mind owning one, even if Hasbro makes another Skybite. I've also always liked his color scheme. Very bright and vibrant. Very nice Predacon poet. Is he as tall as Grimlock? I think Grimlock might be a little taller. Let's see. And when you say Grimlock, I'm assuming you mean Studio Series 86 Grimlock. Let's see. Oh, come on, Grimlock. His little T-Rex arm got caught on the freaking thing. So, the other difference between him and Grimlock is Grimlock definitely weighs a lot more. So let's see. I'm sitting him on here, looking at him from a distance. If we're counting the top of Skybite's head being the fin that's like up here, he's the exact same height as Grimlock. If we're talking like down to the actual head and his shoulders, he's about maybe like half an inch shorter. He's like half an inch shorter than Grimlock, but if we're also talking in terms of the fin, then he's the exact same height. But obviously the fin is a big spiky detail that does kind of... Yeah, they do not feel... Their weight definitely... Grimlock is more of a really dense figure, and this guy's a little hollow in some areas, and he does feel lighter than Grimlock does. So, like, I am feeling the value in Voyager and Leader, but in terms of scaling, they're definitely really close when it comes to their height and everything. Oh, and also this guy's more articulated than this guy. He does have some limitations in the posability. Which, if Hasbro does make a new Skybite, which I'm sure they eventually will, I would still buy it just for the articulation alone. If the articulation impresses me. That's Grimlock back there. I recently redid a bunch of my Autobot shelves because I wanted everything to be very accessible for me to pick things off the shelf if I want to mess with it. Kind of like that. Skybite could count as a small leader nowadays, or maybe even a tall Voyager. Yeah, he's kind of in that in-between scale with nowadays as kind of Voyagers and leaders. Yeah, I think he's a good figure. I'm not sure if I should attempt to transform him right now. What do you guys think? Should I transform him, or should we just move on to the next thing? Because I still have 2 more figures to get through, and one of them is going to take a while to unbox. But what do you guys think? Should I transform him, or should I just move on to the next thing? Yeah, he's got hip joints. While I'm waiting for an answer, I'm just kind of going through some of his posability. I mean, at least he's got like thigh swivels and stuff like that. It's weird to think about how we don't really get very many shark transformers. You'd think with there being Beast Wars and all this stuff, it feels like there should be more guys that are like sharks, but like there's actually not very many. Like there's actually not a whole lot of shark formers out there, even though they seem like the perfect beast form for a Predacon or a Maximal. There's been some Maximals in the Beast Wars line that are uh there's been some figures back in the in the Beast Wars stuff that still were there were Maximals that turned into sharks. Like there was that one Hammerhead guy. Shark Cyber Shark or whatever his name was. There was a Hammerhead that was a Maximal, and he looked very menacing and very mean, like he was a Predacon. So this is the item that part of me has been debating about unboxing because the box just came in looking so nice. But again, it's my birthday gift. Part of me feels like I should open it because it's my gift. But it's kind of a rarer item. Um, but again, I feel like the value still doesn't go down even if I unbox it. Yeah. Hang on. I'm just debating. Here, let me show it off to you guys first, and then I wanted to research something about the figure. But this is a really rare. Again, I was given this as a gift. This is the uh, Takara Tomy. I think it's a Takara exclusive. Actually, it's the Takara exclusive. What was it called? The Yeah, it's an exclusive, but it's from the Transformers Prime continuity. Oh yeah, that's what it was. It's the exclusive Nightmare Unicron from Takara. Now, I wanted to do a little bit of research on this figure because I did want to get one question answered about it before I unbox it. Also, by the way, I've never really owned a Unicron. This is technically my first ever. Well, back when I was younger, I had an Armada Unicron and it broke, and so it feels like I've never really had a Unicron before when I got older. So, also, this is technically my first ever Transformers Prime figure from the Transformers Prime toy line. I've never owned a single Transformers Prime like toy line figure. So, like this is technically my very first one from the toy line or toy lines because this is a Takara release. Genuinely never knew that repaint existed. I know I wanted to do some research on this. So here, let me go to TF Wiki and look it up really fast. I wanted to get a question answered before I opened it out of the box. Right here, let me go. See if anything comes up in TF Wiki here. Let's see. I wanted to look at. I'm on if any of you are wondering why I'm not really saying it, I'm on TF Wiki trying to look up something about this figure. Let's see. Here we go. Let's see. Let's see. Looking for the... here it is. Nightmare Unicron accessories, Bogu M, Arms Micron, a black, gray, and red reed deco of the Gaia Unicron. This version of the Chaos Bringer is designed to match up with Nemesis Prime. Notably, this is the first release of the mold to feature correctly assembled knees. Oh, that's interesting. Nightmare Unicron was released as a Cybertron satellite store exclusive in Japan. Prior to the release, he was revealed as a prize for the second Arms Up Micron contest. Oh, so he's that kind of a figure. I just wanted to make sure there wasn't any information about like the figure breaking or like he's brittle or stuff like that. Like I wanted to make sure there wasn't anything like I was just worried that it's going to be one of those figures where I open it out of the box and it like brittles instantly. Like I wanted to make sure it wasn't one of those kind of figures. But it doesn't say. Let me see. Does it say anything with like some of these other figures if there's stuff like that? Here, let me look up. But yeah, it's Nightmare Unicron. Apparently, this is a really rare, or at least a somewhat pretty rare figure that was a Takara exclusive. So, thankfully, Takara exclusives and stuff like that have toned down over the years quite a bit. Yeah, seems like he's just fine to open up out of the box. Doesn't seem to be any problems with him. And he's actually not as expensive to buy compared to some of the figures from the other versions of Unicron. Actually, there's actually other versions of this particular mold that are more expensive. But yeah, I am gonna open him. I just want to know where. I'll open him from the bottom. So I do not want to damage this packaging at all. There we go. Got him. Yeah, this figure is like pretty sure like almost a decade old. There's his instructions. He's got some little plastic pieces on runners. He's got some sticker. He has a sticker sheet, instructions, and like extra instructions. Like what the heck is this? Yeah, there we go. He's got some stickers and such. Okay. Let's get him out of there. Ooh. Ooh. I don't know if any of you guys watch Thew Adams. It's kind of like when Thew... Oh. It's kind of like when Thew opened up the what's it called? When he opened up the Autobot, he did an unboxing during Christmas, or he received and unboxed the Takara exclusive, Autobot Elite Guard Transformers animated Optimus Prime, and it's like a Takara exclusive that's in red and black, and it's like the super serious version. There we go. Trying to cut that twisty tie without damaging any of the figure. Okay, this does make me feel better. He has no clear plastic parts on him. That's a plus. Wow. This is my favorite incarnation of Unicron. What the heck? He's got this like super shiny metallic stuff on him. What the heck? Also, this is the Unicron that's able to transform into a head of himself. I would like to see that. That's probably how I'm going to display him, is in his head mode. I guess you could say he's a headmaster. Holy crap. He has this metallic sheen on his legs that's like super impressive. What the heck? Also, there's this rubber band that's on him that totally has degraded in the box. Like, holy crap. Holy crap. That's a little cheap, I guess. He has these big arm spike things, but when you look at him from the side, they are completely hollow and completely 2D, or like they are 3D, but like they're very flat in the back. They're only good looking from the very front. All right, let's just go over his posability really fast and make sure there's not anything that feels too sketchy. Also, he has rubbery horns and such. That's good. It means there's going to be no breakage. His head can look up and down. He can look from left to right. His shoulder horn things can shift around and rotate. The wings can shift around. His shoulders. Ooh. I feel nervous just moving the joints because I have no idea if this thing's brittle or not. And also because the joints are actually quite tight. Shoulder pads shift around. Shoulders can rotate. I saw that what's his face has one of these. Anyway, rotates right here. Bends at this part of the elbow. It also bends downward this way. So I guess this can also count as elbow bend, I guess. And he has no waist swivel. No waist swivel. Oh, there it is. His giant face is on his back. There it is, the giant face for the giant head of Unicron. Wow. I saw that TF, what's his face? The Canadian reviewer. Why am I forgetting his channel name? The TF Nation, TF, what's his face? He has one of these. He did a video on it. So here's the factory accurate knees, I guess. They don't bend in a whole lot, and they don't bend in a whole lot. But apparently, I guess on that original one, the knees couldn't bend at all or something. I don't know, but he actually has proper knee joints, apparently. Nothing much here at the feet, but cool figure. I like how he looks. Yeah, there he is. It's the black repaint of Unicron. Or one of the black repaints of Unicron, at least for the Transformers Prime stuff. Again, he has this metallic, like dark, like brownish, blackish metallic paint, and then he's got the red. He feels really nice, by the way. Like, he doesn't feel too brittle. Some of the parts are rubberized, some of them are not. So, like, he doesn't feel like he's going to break anytime soon. I really hope he doesn't, because the figure would be really hard to replace. Yeah, he looks really good. Now, it looks like he does have an Arms Micron figure in here. Oh, great. The packaging styled like this. If I'm going to get to the Arms Micron figure, I might have to cut something. Oh, no, here we go. I can just do this. Here, let me move Unicron back here. He does have an Arms Micron figure, so let's see if I can get the little figures that required you to, like, make them like they're a model kit. They're like these mini cons that turn into weapons. Some of those were cool ideas. Some of them were kind of dumb. I mean, there was that one time where they turned Megatron's entire fusion cannon into an Arms Micron figure. So, like, some of them were good ideas. Some of them not really. Okay, let's see if I can slide this out without damaging any of the packaging. Oop. Almost got it. There it is. See the little Arms Micron figure on the little plastic runner here. Doesn't look like much, actually. I don't even think this thing transforms into anything. Doesn't seem like a traditional Arms Micron figure. Yeah, Nightmare Unicron. Very, very interesting. It might be a little tacky, but I like it a lot. I think this is a great looking figure. TF Fan Page. Finally remembered his freaking channel name. That's it. TF Fan Page. He has one of these. He has one of these figures. Apparently it was a funny story how he got it in the first place. Because I did watch his video on that, how it was a funny story for him to get this figure. But yeah, there he is. I like his packaging. Definitely going to keep that. He's got his instructions and all this stuff included with him. I'm curious, what is this? He has like an extra sheet of like instructions. I feel like that's the type of figure you just keep mint in box, even if you're not an in-box collector. Turn him into a head, please. I thought you wanted me to keep the unboxing going, huh? What is this? It's not instructions. It's like... Ah, that's what it is. It's instructions to put together the little Arms Micron figure. The little Arms Micron accessory thing. Okay, that makes perfect sense. And it's also showing stuff for other Arms Micron stuff that can also be attached onto him, I guess. Okay, that's what that is. Okay, and this is the instructions for the actual figure. So yeah, this guy is supposed to transform into a head, I believe. A large head of himself. And he's got a sticker sheet, and I'm assuming this little purple thing right here is for the Arms Micron or something. I don't know what that is. Little bit of Dark Energon. I don't know. These instructions are really weird. They have like weird splashes of pink on them. Like weird splashes of pink. Like, what the heck is all this? Why is it like all pink? I guess that's just how Japanese stuff like this looks, I guess. So let's see. I'm looking for... Oh, these are removable. His arm attachments are removable. These big old spiky things are removable. And they want you to combine them together. See, why couldn't the whole arm have been that? Come on. But whatever. Looks good. So yeah, those come off and combine together. And then the Arms Micron is an alternate arm piece that you can give to him that looks different. Okay. So technically you can have one arm look like this and one arm be the little Arms Micron part. Okay, so you're supposed to remove this, and then you fold in the shoulder pads. Fold in the shoulders. And what is that? You're supposed to flip up this whole section or the other section? They make it look like it's the whole back, not just that one piece. Oh, it's the chest that flips up. There we go. That flips up. Jeez, look at that. That entire section flips up. And now what? Section goes up, flips out. The arms rotate in. Then you flip the shoulder pads back up again. Hang on, is this turning him into head mode or... This is turning him into... Yeah, this looks like... I'm pretty sure this is head mode. This is turning him into the head mode. Or is it the weird ship mode? No, I think this is turning him into ship mode. Let me look at the head mode. Yeah, let me put him down. Where's head mode? Yeah, this is turning him into ship mode. Let's see, where's head mode? Also, supposedly you can put this guy on the Voyager's Megatron and Optimus. You can give him like battle armor or something, but obviously I won't deal with that. Does he just have the one mode? Like, is it the ship and it doubles as the head, I think? I don't know. I can't really tell. These instructions are kind of weird because, like, the front shows him turning into the ship thing, but then on the back it just shows a bunch of steps that don't look like they do anything. Or is that the transformation to turn him back into the robot? Because that was what they had at this era, wasn't it? Yeah, I think the ship mode is the same thing as the head. You just kind of flip it over or something. Turn him into head mode. Let's see. Yeah, this part flips up. These go in. Okay, and then while it's like this, you take the head, slide it up, and rotate this part down. Wait, hang on, what? There we go, that rotates down. Then his legs open up. This is supposed to like hinge open, but how? So I don't want to force it, obviously. So like a tab, it's supposed to untab, or how do they have you move it? Okay, there's a pair of tabs on the leg. They want you to hinge it. Oh, there we go. That was easy. That was actually quite easy. And then he's got these arm struts. That's interesting. He's got these struts that hold on those pieces. See, look, he has this like whole section that comes out of the leg and it stays on there with this like arm strut thing. Trying my very hardest not to forcibly transform this guy. I do not want to force anything. So I will say this is very tight. There we go. Got it. That piece feels a little rickety. That right there doesn't feel like it's quite in there all the way. Yeah, those feel a little Those don't feel nice. So I'll have to keep my eye on those. Okay, now what? Flip in his feet. It's just as easy as 1, 2, 3. And then I've got to collapse them back in again. What the heck? Okay, that was all just to close in his feet, I guess. So these go in right there. Just tabs into the one slot. There we go. All right, we're making progress. Good. All right, now I have to take him. Wait, what? Rotate the legs up like this. I think it goes like this. Yep, just like that. And then these. Whoa. Hold on, what the? So these hinge up. I can see the head mode coming out now. He has it's like a sound wave transformation. It's like very sound wave-esque, like of him turning into his tape deck mode. And then I'm supposed to do what? It looks like this is supposed to have a place where it tabs in. This doesn't feel like it's finished, but the instructions are making it seem like this is the finished mode. I feel like this should tab in more. I don't know. Is this supposed to be done? Doesn't feel like it at all. Trying to see if I can get it to tab in anymore. Like this doesn't have like a specific tab that goes in. Oh, I see. There is a spot. The tips of the toes connect right there. Okay, there is a spot where it's supposed to tab in. Just be gentle with it. Okay, I want to be gentle with this figure. Almost got it. Come on. Tab in. Just want to make sure I've got everything right. Yeah, everything's right. This thing's just giving me a hard time on tabbing in. And that thing just untabbed. Thanks a lot. Didn't want you to. Stay tabbed in. Stay tabbed in, you. There we go. Got that to tab in. And got it. All right, got him in his head mode. They act like it's a ship mode, but really it is just a head mode on this guy. Because he has the big face for it, so it's like, can't be anything else than that. So they want these parts hinged down and these parts hinged up. Like that. So that is meant to be the head mode right there. There's his face, and then it's meant to look like this is the helmet part coming down on the sides, and then his big old horns, which were originally the big shoulder pads. I mean, like, does it look better with these parts rotated up as horns, or do I rotate these parts down and around, or like, it doesn't really seem like the head mode to me. Maybe it's like this. Because that makes a little bit of sense. Hang on, let me see. Because they're spinning that like that's the complete mode. That's the head/ship mode. It's clearly meant to be a face because the face is there on him. Okay, there we go. That actually looks more natural. Let's do that. That looks more natural to me. That's a more natural looking head to me with the wings like that. The Unicron face sculpt on the back of the torso. Oh, geez, I just hit the camera. Sorry, I just hit the camera. Yeah, there he is in head mode. That's him. That's Arms Micron Unicron. The Nightmare Unicron. What the heck? I never heard of this guy. But now I'm confused because... Oh, okay. This goes on the back. Okay. So, remember how we removed those arm bits earlier? Those big spiked bits from earlier? Those actually have a place to go on here. I completely forgot about them. These actually tab in here on the back of the head. These like tab in on the back of it. It like goes in right where? According to the instructions, it goes, yeah, just right back there for some reason. It's like the step isn't even here. Oh, okay. I get it now. They go right here. So you can transform him without removing them with the way how they're placed. So that kind of covers up the back end of him and makes him look more complete around the back where it looks all hollow and shiz. So that's supposed to make him look more complete from the back end. And now he looks less gappy from the front, I'd say. And then, of course, the way how they're playing it in the instructions, you have it like this, and it's a ship mode that moves like this, like, you know, like that. which doesn't really look like anything, to be honest. But yeah, I'm of course going to keep this guy in robot mode because I'm too nervous to do that again until maybe a review. But obviously it's meant to be a head, revolving around Cybertron. Yeesh. That was quite a process, but I will say this, the materials feel sturdy. Nothing feels like it's going to break as long as I don't manhandle it like an ape. And I don't think I'm going to do this arms micron thing right now. This thing, I don't think I'm going to make this right now. I think I'm going to wait to do that on my own time. Because again, I don't want to ruin anything. So I'm going to take my time on that. So yeah, there he is, the freaking head of Unicron. So yeah, the rest of the instructions are just dedicated to combining him with the Optimus and Megatron from Transformers Prime, as well as giving him some extra, as well as transforming him from the back into robot mode again. He came with a sticker sheet on here. I'm never going to use this for that particular figure, but those stickers might come in handy for something later on. And then here's the arms micron parts. Leave those to the side. Put those off to the side for now. Well, that was quite the thing, wasn't it? Take care and happy birthday again. See you, Firewall. Before you go, would you at least like to see what the last thing is that I need to unbox? The last thing that I have to unbox is the Legacy Titan Class Metroplex. Yeah, you start to leave, right, as we get to the big boy. The biggest of boys. This box is heavy. This is a heavy box, just FYI. Oh, man. Oh, what time are we at? It's been going on for like an hour and 12 minutes. There we go. Look at that. Very nice. Oh. I do kind of want to start wrapping things up, but I want to unbox this first. See, I'll unbox it from the other end. Metroplex. So yeah, got this guy. Wasn't planning on buying this guy, but I got him anyway. Never seen this guy in person yet. Like, I've seen the video, I know what he looks like, and I've seen all the reviews and everything, but I've never seen him in person. Wow, there he is. Hang on, let me... This is a heavy boy. This is a heavy figure. Holy crap. Oof. Lost a couple pounds there. There he is. Holy crap, he's huge. He's so freaking huge. That's what she said. All right, let's get this guy out of there. And not just that, this guy's got, not just that, this guy also has the giant freaking weapon. He's got that giant digger thing. There's his big instruction sheet. And this little section that's cradling his head. And then this little bit down here. Hang on, let me lie him down. It'll be easier to get him out by lying him down. Got some twisty ties here. Anything else to cut? No, it doesn't look like it. Oh, wait, right there. Right there. Snippity snip. Oh, jeez. I think he can take it. I think he can take a bit of a pounding, trust me. Holy crap. There he is. That is a big boy. Holy cannoli. There he is. Ugh. That's a tall guy. That's a pretty tall guy. And this part fits out. What the heck? That's weird. Whew. All right. Big boy. Big boy Metroflex. Let's get his weapon out in a second. Just want to put it down first. Holy crap, he's so freaking tall. He is a tall boy. I don't have a whole lot of Autobot Titans, and this is one of the few that I actually have now. Listen to those ratchets, jeez. This guy's very heavy duty. And then again, I guess that makes sense since he is technically a construction guy. Isn't that right? There he goes. He is up and out of the packaging. Where is his knees? Oh, there they are. Needed to bend his knees a little bit. Also, this guy has like an ab crunch. It's freaking amazing. Titan class with an ab crunch. Okay, let's get out the giant weapon of his. Part of me wishes that he came with a mini-con of some kind, because this guy did come with a mini-con back in the day. So, like, part of me wishes that Hasbro budgeted for a mini-con, but whatever, I guess. Okay, the weapon comes in 2 separate parts. Jeez, this guy's huge. There's a lot of garbage with him. Okay, and then these pieces hook together like this. Oof. This thing's just as tall as he is. See, it's got a little end right there. I believe he actually has Minicon-esque ports right there. They're not exactly Minicon ports. There's the digger. Jeez. This thing is like brutal. I am worried about this guy being able to actually hold it. So I feel like he's not going to be able to actually, like... Some people have complained about his hands not really gripping very well, so hopefully there's some good stuff in there to make him hold it. Also, he can store it on his back. I want to see that. Where is the thing? Let's see. You're supposed to be able to store this on his back. I swear there was another way to store this on him. I remember there was like another way to store this on his back. There's a bunch of people who had it stored on his back on like an angle. How do you do that? How do you store it on an angle? Oh, there's the other handle. There's the other handle piece. Now, let me look at the instructions. Does it show in the instructions how to store it on his back in the other way? Obviously, I'm not going to transform this guy on camera because
I feel like it's going to be quite a chore to do so. I mean, I could maybe transform him into his little construction worker mode. But, oh, that's how you do it on an angle. You do it on an angle by actually rotating that entire thing. Okay. I didn't know this whole thing moved. Cool. It's cool. Didn't realize this entire section just moved. Come on. Get in there. Oof. So yeah, you can store it on his back. And it can store on an angle. Jeez. And even though it does make him back heavy, it doesn't make him start falling backwards. Holy crap, this guy is so freaking tall. I think this actually might be the tallest Transformer I've ever owned. See, everyone's always like, oh, spend $200 on a freaking, masterpiece figure. I feel like this is worth your $200 more so than a masterpiece. Jeez, those ratchets. They're, so loud. And they're really, really tough. Really tough ratchets. Big Autobot logos. This guy's head can swivel all over the freaking place. Oh, yeah, he has the opening mouth articulation. That's right. He can actually open his mouth. Oh! That's funny. Yeah, he can actually open his mouth. And also it's a Titan that can look down really far. That's always been a complaint for me on Titans is they can't look down. I thought that was the whole point of a Titan is that they look down because they're so big. Yeah, look at him. So yeah, I guess there's not really anyone else chatting in the live stream, so I guess I can just end it right here, I guess. Thanks for anyone who actually joined in on the live stream if you guys did. Should give me a like on the live stream. Comment down below what you guys think. I'm glad some people were able to come in and join. Again, I'm working really hard on some new reviews that are coming out. But for now, I'm just chilling, trying to relax. It's been a long weekend, but I do have some stuff that it's going to be coming out very soon. So just stay tuned for that. So yeah, and I'll try to get reviews out on this stuff eventually, I guess. The freaking Unicron back here. What the heck? Freaking Unicron. But, yeah, and then Skybite. Take a quick look at Skybite. I feel like we kind of forgot about him since the Unicron, but there's the Skybite as well. So yeah, that is basically it for this live stream unboxing hangout birthday thing. So yeah, thank you all for watching. For everyone who did, and also shout out to everyone who's watching this after it's live. Even though I would have liked for more people to have been here while it was live, I still appreciate you guys coming back and looking at it. And yeah, thank you all for watching. This has been Briximus Prime. Again, sorry for the delay and the slight, the weird head start at the beginning, but thank you all for joining in who did, and for everyone who's watching it. And I'll catch you guys next time. Again, working really hard on some new stuff. And oh yeah, I also didn't. I actually didn't reveal what my age was. That I turned 20. Okay, see ya.